And I think is a terrific idea for someone in this audience, or maybe several of you, for a fundraiser for new seating here. And Jules is going to tell you how to do it. Oh, that's great. Anyway, hello Washington and Oregon and Louisiana and North Carolina. And, you know, sometimes you have to be careful what you wish for, because about a year ago I was working with Lori and JP and a few others, and I said, you know, it's kind of tough out there, and maybe we should do something different, and maybe I should be a prize. So yeah. So anyway, if this works, maybe, who knows, maybe they'll think they'll do it again, or if it doesn't work, they'll say, the hell with that idea. Anyway, I'm really excited to be here, and Barbie at the Blythe region, and everyone here today, the leaders, the consultants, and thank you very much for welcoming. You know, I've been to Seattle a number of times. This is the first day it has rained in all my travels here. True. But congratulations to the Blythe region for achieving the Party Light National Conference Regional Attendance Challenge, which is a real mouthful. National Conference Regional Attendance Challenge. Earlier this year, for which won the grand prize of a personal visit from yours truly. Not sure that's much of a treat for you, but it's a treat for me to be with you guys here in your own region and your own homes and in the heart of your business. So I feel very fortunate to be here with you today, and I am very pleased to be joined by Lori Lawrence from the Party Light Home Office. Those of you who have attended National Conference, which I know many of you here have, you've heard me say over the years that I've been blessed in so many ways. I have a wonderful family, good health, and have a career that's both challenging and rewarding. In this economy, the challenging part is bigger than the two today, but I know all of us right here. So it's good to keep in perspective how really fortunate we are, even though there is a challenge right now. But it's also very rewarding. So from time to time, people ask me about my, quote, secret for success. Well, needless to say, there isn't one secret for success. Being successful requires that you do a lot of things right and fewer things wrong. That you learn from your mistakes, and that you work hard. And a little bit of luck doesn't hurt either. And I've been very fortunate in this as well. Although I do believe that, you know, the harder you work, the luckier you'll get. But there are three guiding principles that I'd like to share with you today, and that I always keep in mind. And they've always been influential in all the activities I've undertaken and the decisions I have made. These three principles are not everyday vocabulary words. So I'm glad we're talking in the morning when our minds are fresh instead of at cocktail hour. I'd like to refer to these three words from time to time because they strike at the heart of what I believe drives every successful entrepreneur. And you, every person in this room, is an entrepreneur. It's your business. What you do every day and every month determines your success. You are the epitome of an entrepreneur. The first word is meliora. Meliora, I first came across this word, it's a Latin word, as part of the University of Rochester CETA when I was just a freshman. And as I started college, I said, that's a really terrific word. Meliora simply means to make better. It's the root word of amelioration. Right? This is not an English lesson, but I just want to give it. Like all good guiding principles, it is powerful in its simplicity. It is a test that I've applied to new ventures, new programs, and new ideas throughout my career, and it has never failed me. I always ask myself, what can we do to make this better? I would like to propose to you that this question is just as relevant to your life as it is to your business. For example, how can you make the next show better? Simple. How can you achieve better results the month more than you did last month? It is the ongoing challenge that you can set for yourself to make what you do better every time you do it and never being satisfied. You can do it better. No matter how good you are, you can always improve. And that is what I believe. Because better means to improve, and it's something you can apply to all aspects of life. The second principle has its root in the Far East. That term is Kaizen. Kaizen, another simple but very powerful concept. Kaizen means trying to improve in manageable steps. Rather than great bursts of energy, followed by periods of inactivity or even regression, Kaizen tells us to move ahead steadily, like the lady with the 4 years, or the lady who came back from the conference and did it in a few months. But you do it steadily and move ahead. It recognizes that there is great strength and consistency for manageable progress. And that setting long-term goals and working toward them every day is better strategies than thinking solely about the next big thing. You can work toward the Mediterranean cruise, but the idea is everything that you do is consistently applied to get to that goal in manageable steps. In a business like yours, where the goals are set entirely by you, Kaizen can be a very valuable principle by which to live and work. Sure, you want to hit the mark that takes advantage of a party-like great program like the Mediterranean cruise throughout the year. But don't stop there. Determine your personal objectives, you individual personal entrepreneurial objectives, and check every day or every week that the actions you are taking are leading you in the right direction to achieve these long-term goals. Consistently manage that. My final principle is not an everyday expression either, in terms of its familiarity or in terms of its application. And this is a Greek word, and it's even more harder to pronounce or spell than any other word you've ever heard. It's called omphaloscepsis. That's right, omphaloscepsis. O-M-P-H-A-L-O-S-K-E-P-S-I-S. Skepsis is the philosophy of. Anyway, what it really means is the root for the Greek word for navel or belly button. How did Bob come up with this one, right? Okay. It's kind of a strange connection for a business principle, isn't it? But omphaloscepsis literally means to study one's own navel. And I've interpreted it in a very personal and entrepreneurial manner. It's simply about periodically taking a look inward, and examining whether the course you are taking is leading you towards your goals. Whether the course you are taking is leading you towards your goals. It's a wonderful self-correcting process. However, omphaloscepsis, however you pronounce it and however you spell it, requires complete frankness with yourself. Complete frankness with yourself. And that is not always easy. But by taking the time, every now and then, every few years, to engage in this activity, can put your whole life in perspective and help you make wiser, better, thought-out decisions. So, Meliora, making things better, always improving. Kaizen, making those improvements in steady, manageable, consistent ways. And omphaloscepsis, looking inward occasionally to see if your actions are taking you to help achieve these goals. Your goals are very personal to you, so I think these three principles are extremely important, and they really have guided me all of my adult life. I believe sincerely that these are the key factors for my success, and I also believe they can have a positive impact for everyone in this audience, consultants or leaders. I encourage you to incorporate these three principles into your life and to your business, and what a better time to start than the holiday 2009 selling season. Thank you for having me to Seattle and Washington and to the Live It Up region. And it's just a terrific, I had a great opportunity to meet a lot of people last night. So to Barbie and all the other RVPs and SRVPs, everyone here, congratulations and have a great holiday in 2009.